Hey, what's up, everybody? From what the title says, I'm pretty sure you can imagine what this video is about. It is about me giving you some simple tips on how to improve your aim from being a bronze level to a diamond level. It's kind of just transitioning your aim to aim more like a diamond. So let's hop into the range and I'll give you some basics. Just run it down. Now, again, as the title said, this is just to help with aim. I'm not going to get into specifics on, oh, what sensitivity should you use, blah, 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 because honestly, let's be honest, sensitivity is preference. It's not something that you can just start using someone else's sense and then boom, you're radiant. All those videos are garbage. So I'm going to just play Phoenix, basic, first pick. Now, first little tip incoming. When you have a Vandal, I don't want to see you swinging like this. No sweeping up the ground. You don't want to sweep with your crosshair. You're not getting paid to mop these floors, alright? Keep your crosshair centered. Keep it in the middle of your surroundings. And another good little pointer, make sure that you are aiming usually at center mass level. But if you're holding more tight angle and you're confident in your aim, so let's say you're holding here, and you know someone's going to swing out here, they swing, boom. You know the aim level. It's not something that is very simple to do. Getting used to map, like, oh, where's the body level at here, behind this wall. Let's say if someone's peeking you here, this would be about center mass level. Right here, this would be about head tap level. Boom. They're gone. Now, another good routine to kind of use. I honestly, personally don't use it a whole lot, but let's say if you're bronze level, I would start at medium. Ignore that the bot count changed, but medium for your challenge. Start. Oh. See, it gives you that time to kind of adjust. Boom. 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 You get the gist. It gives you that time to kind of adjust and react. Now, if that's a little too difficult for you, there's always the easy option. What I personally do is I go on hard difficulty to really kind of get my wrist in the snappy kind of sense. That way I can be in my best, aim before the game. Now, I won't lie to you. I'm not perfect. Obviously, I don't hit all of my shots. No one does. You don't always hit every single shot. I mean, that's normal. What I recommend doing is running at least 2 DMs before hopping into ranked. Now, if you're comfortable after 1 DM, perfect. You can go straight into ranked. Or just run 1 TDM. That way you can get kind of used to your abilities that you're going to be playing. Boom, pop flash, boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? TDM is better for getting your ability usage down and also with your aim and just playing on different maps other than DM. DM is better, in my opinion, for aim training. That way you can get used to the maps, how people swing out, and how people react. It allows you to adapt more to the actual game heading into comp. TDM can kind of throw you off, because a lot of people in TDM, they'll just run old duelists, just trying to get as many kills as possible, while in DM, you are limited to just guns, no abilities. Which that can allow you to work strictly on aim with your weapons. You don't need to rely on abilities to help you. You can focus on your aim. Now, my personal routine, I just go straight into comp. Don't do that. Don't be like me. I'm a bit of a goober. That's why I'm plat on this account and I'm D2 on my other one. The best routine I can give for someone that is bronze is going to be as listed. Number 1, run a DM. See how you feel. Get a little feel. If you're not super confident, run another one. Run it back. Don't work yourself too hard on these DMs, though. Use them as gauges for how you're going to play for that day. Now, once you got that down, boom, switch over. Also, I just added game audio because I realized that was turned down. I apologize for that. That is fixed now. There's now game audio. You can hear, you can see everything. Well, I mean, you were able to see everything. You just couldn't hear. I apologize about that. Forgot to turn that on. But, as I was saying, run a DM, see how you feel. If you're not super confident, run it back. Now, another important tip. do not tilt on your team. This promotes a bad behavior called, well, I like to call it the poop on the shoe kind of thing, where, you know, you walk into a room, every single room you're walking in smells like shit, like dog shit. It's time to check your shoes, you know? It has become very, very normalized in lower ranks and even higher ranks. Oh, it's always my teammates' fault. It's never mine. Don't get me wrong. In some cases, yes, you are going to run into some bad apples, but that doesn't mean that you still don't have areas to improve on. Shit, you could drop 32 kills in the game and still lose. But was it your teammates' fault entirely? There's a chance it wasn't. There are things called impact frags. Impact frags over KD farming. You always want these impact kills that actually make an impact to win a round. Most KD farmers, I'm gonna be honest, you'll run into them very, very frequently. They're baiting. They are baiting their team to just KD farm for their little TikTok clips so they can just hit a... Oh, ace, dude. Bah, 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 bah. You know, like, just so that they can hit their little clips. And sure, that's cool. Or, you know, maybe they don't get the ace and it's like... Oh, I got a 4K and then I got killed at the end of the round. See? These kills meant nothing then. So what? All it did was bump your KD up. You didn't do anything for the team. You had a full utility belt on you, and you didn't use a single piece of utility till the round was pretty much over. Now, other than that, other than stop blaming your teammates on everything, because let's be honest, that's going to get old really, really quick, and that's going to just make you not climb. That's going to shackle you to the ground. Like I mentioned before, stop the sweeping on the floor. You got to get used to having your crosshair up, gun ready, and boom. See, you can glide. Now, I'm going to turn off bots for a moment. Let's talk about tap strafing. Very, 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 very simple to say. Putting it into your works is going to be a little difficult, and that's okay. It's completely fine. Error means progress. It's a thought of trial and error. Now, what I want you to do to work on your tap strafing, scroll all the way down into video and stats, turn on your shooting error graph only. You can do both. I personally don't see a point in doing the text, because with text, you can see it up there. You don't get to actually see your little, like, climb. Like, alright. Yellow, good. Blue, bad. That's all I gotta say. Now, with tap strafing, this is where you're moving between A and D, and then finding the exact moment where you're switching your keys without stopping your movement, still keeping your movement going, and shooting. Now, I won't lie. I mess it up. I still mess it up, and that's completely okay. And you'll see what I mean by yellow good, blue bad. Blue is just your off-center shots. Your yellow is going to look a lot smaller than your blue when you're doing it. See, on my shooting error tab, it looks really small on my yellow. But then at the end, it'll climb back up once the blues skip on by. It's just kind of showing you your threshold. Now, the reason why tap strafing is important is because it throws them off. I mean, shit, it can get you some really, really free kills. And it's also just a common movement tech that is used a ton. You will see it a ton in silver and up, honestly. Not, I wouldn't say silver. Maybe gold and up. Like, mid-gold and up. You'll see it a fair amount. The reason why it's important is because it gives them a harder time hitting you right in your dome. Because, I mean, let's think about it logically. Let's say there's a person right in front of me, and I'm just stopping shooting. You know what they can do? I'm dead. Boom. They can crouch spray my ass. I'm gone. But if I'm moving around this imaginary person, I can... Boom. Just like that. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of a better example with Sage. I'm going to just wall here, like this. Now, I'm pretty sure you all have heard... Oh, whoops. Started the wrong thing. There is a thing called pop and swinging, where it's literally just a jiggle, and then they're gonna shoot. Boom. That's all there is to it. Pop and swings are fun. They're good. Sometimes it'll get you killed, but I mean, just depends on how good the reaction time is. So, you know, you jiggle, 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 jiggle. Woo! And the thought behind that is that they're just so focused on the close angle, like they're holding here instead of out here. Let me get another example wall going. Sorry about that. So, in most cases, you want to be holding out wide because, let's say you are jiggling. What's the chance of you? Oh wait, no, you'd be a bit wide. What's the chance of you hitting someone that's like just jiggling on this angle? What are the chances of you getting that perfect little head tap in the millisecond? Pretty fucking low. Let's be honest. It's pretty low. It's a pretty low chance. You want to hold your angles out wider. That way when they swing out fully, boom. Or even... But, I'm gonna be honest. Most times, you can get pop and swung this way, but it is very, very rare when you're holding out wide enough. Because the reason why pop and swinging works on people is because they're usually focused on the tight angle. So when they're swinging out all the way to here, you're spraying to follow, and then they're stopped, they're steady, boom, dead. You have no bite back, really. So that's why it is important to hold out wide rather than close. Alright. Honestly, that's all I really got right now. I know this video doesn't seem super intense on what you should be doing, but it's honestly just a matter of practice makes perfect. You gotta keep working hard. If you want it, you'll get it. That's all it's a matter of. I started off this game at bronze 2. I was pretty bad. You could definitely find some old live streams on my YouTube channel of me playing the game and sucking. Just take your time. You're not gonna hit diamond the next day after you were just fresh out of iron. You know what I mean? Give yourself time to adapt. And the reason why I'm making this video is because I myself am not a high rank. I am making this to help lower ranks in the same shoes that I was in not that long ago. But yes, those are the main aiming tips that I am going to give. Oh, wait, almost forgot one more thing. Almost. A lot of roots of causes, a lot of roots of causes, good one. A lot of causes to bad aim would be pressure. Let's say you're in a clutch 1v3 situation. You're going to be thinking pretty erratically. You're going to do some pretty stupid decisions. Unless you just have mastered your flow state, you know, you're just perfectly zen. I'll admit, even when I'm in a clutch situation, I'm still a little tense, you know, I'm still a little, you know, I'm hitting them with the, like, over flicking, you know, it just causes you to act irrationally. You need to remember, it is just a game. Don't get me wrong, some people, you know, they have tremors, can't control it. That's a completely different topic. But for those that can, control your wrist pretty easily. Relax your grip on your mouse. Don't crush the thing. Relax it. Let your palm kind of fit into it calmly. And just glide your hand. You're not trying to crush your mouse by doing these crazy like, see, this is me, like, palming it pretty hard. This is me moving, like, quickly. Like, just take your time. Because when you grip it real hard, your turning's going to be super slow. When you grip it lightly, it's going to be a lot more responsive and a lot more quick. But yeah, I mean, the whole calm before the storm thing, that's going to be a little hard. That's going to be a little hard to get down. You just got to remember, just a game. Just a game. You're not going to die in real life if you die in the game. Take your time. Try to isolate out 1v1s. Then get your round win. Team cheers. And if you die, you die. It is what it is. I would rather play with somebody on my team that remained calm but just ended up choking a kill rather than someone that's freaking the fuck out. You know, get the first 2 some magically way, and then you get to the final person and you're just like, and then you whiff really bad, and everybody in the VC's going, oh my god! You know, take your time. That's all that matters. Practice makes perfect. You'll do great. I'd love to see all of y'all, hoping that this helps. Hoping to see y'all in the higher ranks. Good luck, and I'll see you all in the next video. Don't know when that'll be, but you all have a good one now. Goodbye.